Alright, so we have a UNPL playoffs round 1. We, the co-main Galaxies, are going up against the Columbus Swoop, coached by Robbie. And this is going to be the first time ever that we do face Robbie. Now, the way playoffs works in the UNPL is we are actually doing cross division. So we were in the Uva division and Robbie was actually in the Naranja division. So we did not play during the regular season. And I believe Robbie chose us to play. It was like a choosing system, kind of like how BBR did it, and Robbie chose us because we did get one of the lower seats in Uva and he got one of the higher seats in Naranja. Robbie has an incredibly scary team and he has one mon we specifically need to watch out for. So Robbie's team consists of Iron Valiant, Raging Bolt, Scizor, Skeldurge, Hisuian Quillfish, Mamoswine, Gyarados, which is one of his Terra captains with Terra Flying, Ground, and Steel, Chestnut, Chimecho, his other Terra captain with Psychic, Electric Fairy, and then Electros. Now, the mon I was talking about that we need to watch out for is one of the Terra captains, and it is the Chimecho. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. It's the Gyarados. So yeah, Gyarados became the overall kill leader in the entire league, I think finishing on like 18, 19 kills or something. Like, it had a lot of kills. Let's just say it like that. It had a tremendous amount of kills, and is of course a mon we have to really watch out for. Other than that, I do think Valiant is a big threat to a team. Our team doesn't stack up the greatest, it doesn't stack up the worst either. Like, Mesprit is not bad counter to Valiant, Comfort can kind of work in some situations. So I think overall we actually do maybe have a little bit of a decent matchup here. I'm not too scared of like Scizor because Garchomp with Rough Rocky Helmet can kind of check it. I'm not scared at all about the Raging Bull because we have Rhyperior and Rhyperior is the absolute god. I am scared a little bit about the Skeldurge. I think Skeldurge is kind of annoying to switch into because we don't have the greatest fire resist because our water type is part steel, of course. So it's something we have to think about a little bit. And then I think his team can be pretty good at hazard stacking. I mean, our removal not being the greatest, it might become an issue. So we might have to play a little bit aggressive so we can kind of finish out the game before he gets to that point. But we'll see when we get into the match how the game kind of develops and we'll play accordingly. But yeah, I think we should hop into our own team so we can see a little bit about what we brought. First on our team, as you can see here, we have Certus the Darkrai with a Assault Vest, a Battery, Psychic, Knockoff, Dark Pulse, and Focus Blast, 72 in HP, 2v2 in a special attack, 184 in speed with Intimidator. So as I said, we don't have the greatest switch-ins to Skeldurge, so that's actually why we're running Assault Vest Darkrai. I didn't really need the Choice Specs or like a Life Orb to attack boosting. It could have worked, but I think the Hisuian Quillfish is like pretty good as a bit of counter to Darkrai. So I think having a bit more of a bulky offensive Darkrai is better, especially having knockoff on Darkrai. Having knockoff this week is super important because if you can knock off an Eviolite, that is really nice. Even if he somehow stays in with Skeldurge because maybe he's like Cobalt Berry, we knock it off, and then we also know he's not boots, so that means we can get our hazards up and chip down Skeldurge slowly. Same concept with like Gyarados. We can potentially knock off the Gyarados, and then we don't fear it as much because when it comes in, it will take hazard damage. You know what I mean? I think Darkrai serves a really good role as like a sort of bulky attacker. It can even take hits from the Valiant, provided the Valiant is not Choice Specs, but if it's Choice Specs, we do outpace it. If Psychic can potentially OHKO Valiant. Depends a little bit if he has some investment in Valiant or not. That's something we just have to kind of scout out for in the game. But yeah, well, I think Darkrai serves a very good purpose here as like kind of a offensive pivot into something like Skeldurge that can give us some momentum back. Next up, we have Gildars, the Garchomp with Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, Fire Blast, Earthquake, Dragon Tail, and Spikes. 248 in HP, 172 in attack, 172 in defense, 88 in speed with Gel Nature. So as I said, Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, mainly because of the Scizor. It can also be pretty good into like a Gyarados that wants to click Waterfall. It's really good chip to just get. Fire Blast for, of course, Chestnut, but it also hits something like Mamoswine. Like, okay, I know Mamoswine can run Thick Bat, but I don't know if he would run it here. Like, I don't have a Fire type, and I don't really have an Ice type either, so I don't know if Thick Bat is needed. And then, of course, we have Earthquake because Earthquake is just good stab, and Dragon Tail for facing because, as you can see, we are Spike Setter as well. Spike Setter as well, so this is why we can kind of just try and phase out his mon. He also doesn't have the greatest natural fairy that wants to switch into Garchomp. Like, Iron Valiant can take a hit, but you take about 50% from an Earthquake, and do you really want to do that with your Valiant, which is probably one of your best win cons? So I feel pretty confident in the capabilities of just cleaning Dragon Tail over and over. Now, if it gets into Valiant, that is of course a little bit unfortunate, but hey, maybe we'll get a little bit of chip. Next up, we have Cobra the Sneasler with Choice Scarf, Poison Touch, U-Turn, Dark Claw, Throat Chop, and Close Combat. 13 HP, 2v2 in attack, 224 in speed with Gel Nature. So this is just like my safe bet to always have something like outpace the Valiant. He could be like a agility set. I do think agility sets are kind of underutilized with Valiant because you can get the attack booster with boost energy and then click agility, which is essentially the same as clicking like Sword Stance, or well, it's not the same as clicking Sword Stance with the speed booster, but like you still have to create the turn for yourself. I do really think agility Valiant can have some potential in some matchups. But yeah, running the Choice Scarf because it covers DD Gyarados, covers Valiant, it covers like pretty much any choice card he could ever come up with, which by the way, his team is like relatively slow. So by having this, we just guarantee we have speed control at all times. He doesn't even have that good of a trick room setter. It's like Chimago, I believe. I think Chimago is the only one that gets trick room. So I'm not too scared of him potentially bringing trick room. If I see Chimago, I actually will think it probably could be trick room, but yeah. Well, I just think Sneasler is really good here. Outside of Skeledirge, he does not have a good switch to Sneasler. Like, yeah, he swings Quillfish, but if he takes a lot of damage and he's swinging Quillfish, he's just making Darkrai that much more of an issue. So I definitely think Skeledirge comes as like a physical defensive check, because it can also kind of check a couple of other mons decently. Now we do have the double ground type plus Darkrai, so we can also pressure the Skeledirge, and it ultimately comes down to how well he wants to play some of his mons. Yeah, Sneasler, really good Revenger, can potentially be a win con. Next up, we have Ursa, the mess with Assault Vest, Levitate, U-Turn, Knockoff, Fire Punch, and Psychic Noise, 248 in HP, 68 in Special Attack, 192 in Speed Def with a Sassy nature. Now, if you're thinking you've seen the spread before, that is correct. This is the exact same spread we used when we played the other Valiant team. Basically, this is just our Valiant check, so why should I change the spread? Like, why should I make it any different? I made it specifically to counter a Valiant, so I'm just going to do the same again. Now, we did change up the moves a little bit to fit this matchup, of course. Knock off, because again, I think the Hisuian Quillfish, being able to knock that thing off is very, very nice. Fire Punch for Scissor, just the Scissor doesn't have a free switch in. It does hit Chestnut, but I mean, we have Psychic Noise for Chestnut, so it doesn't matter that much. Fire Punch is pretty much just there for Scissor. And last, as I just mentioned, Psychic Noise, because I think Psychic Noise is... If you're not bringing an offensive Psychic type, I think Psychic Noise is just the move you should always bring. I think it's so much better than Psychic, just being able to negate leftovers, any healing and whatnot for like 2 turns. It's just so nice. Yeah, Psychic does a little bit more damage, but honestly, I don't think the damage isn't necessarily enough when you're working with a defensive Psychic type rather than an offensive Psychic type. So that's why I like Psychic Noise. Now, next up, we have who I'm hoping to be today's hero, Juvia the Empoleon with Choice Specs Competitive. Surf, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and Vacuum Wave. 128 in HP, 2v2 in Special Attack, 128 in speed with a Modest Nature. Now, this was actually the last mon I put on the team, even though it's not the last on the build. It was the last mon I put on the team because I didn't know what to bring for the 6th mon. I sat for like a fair bit to be and was like, I don't know what to bring. Then I realized, wait, if I'm thinking he's not bringing the Raging Bull, which is like my thought process, I don't think he's bringing Raging Bull because I have way too good counters to it. He doesn't have a good Water Resist. His Water Resist becomes Gyarados, which if he wants to get Gyarados chipped, I'm all for that. Or his Chestnut, which Chestnut special defense is not all that. Which means offensive Empoleon with specs actually kind of goes in. Like Surf, just straight 2-hit KOs like Scizor, Oko, Skeledirge, can 2-hit KO the Quillfish. Like AV Electros is like his best bet, but even then he would have to be Speed Def, and I don't see much of a reason why he would be Speed Def Electros against our team. I could more so see a physical one for Garchomp. Maybe he could be Speed Def with Thundurus, but even then that's not the best option just because Thundurus does get knockoffs, so we can potentially get rid of the AV. And generally, I just think it's funny to bring specs Empoleon. Empoleon have been like slightly underwhelming this season, not because it's been a bad mon, but just we have had some situation where it's kind of gets stalled a little bit and I can't beat whatever is in front of it. So now I'm running specs because fuck that shit. I really hope this puts in work. It doesn't need to win or anything. It just needs to get like a kill or 2. So it opens up. And it's the can opener, basically. And lastly, we have Makarov, the Rhyperior with Chesterberry, Lightning Rod, Terra Blast, Earthquake, Rest, Stealth Rock, 248 in HP, 196 in defense, 64 in special defense with an Adamant Nature. We're actually running Adamant Nature because having the Adamant Nature actually makes it so we can get a couple of Okos that we couldn't get if we were something like Impish. For instance, the Valiant, being able to Terra Blast Fairy, the Valiant, as you can see, we are Fairy type just because outside of Scizor, he doesn't have much that pressures Fairy types that much. Yeah, he's doing Quillfish maybe, but hey, if he wants to switch in, he's doing Quillfish to Rhyperior, I'm just gonna EQ that bitch, you know, it's that easy. Yeah, this is like our check to kind of Gyarados, kind of Mamoswine. I'm kind of hoping that we can maybe deal with either one with like Garchomp. I don't know if that's really feasible because both of course have access to ice moves. Realistically, Rhyperior might have to carry the weight of both Gyarados and Mamoswine. Scizor, I can definitely do Garchomp. Garchomp can handle Scizor more or less, but with Mamoswine and Gyarados, if both of those comes, Rhyperior has a lot of work on his shoulders. So that's why we're running the rest of Chester, because he might need to be healed again. And Rocks is just because I think Rocks can be really nice here, being able to chip down Gyarados, Skeledirge if it's not like boots and whatnot. That's our team. As always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with thought of the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I'm now heading into the battle. See ya in just a little bit. Alright, so we're here for a UNPL playoff round 1. We're going up against Robbie, coach of the Columbus Woo. This is the first time I'm playing Robbie. I'm very excited about this match. I have to quickly decide on a league because actually that took a little bit longer than I wanted. for the beginning here, I'm kind of leaning an Empoleon lead because as long as he doesn't lead, I'm not 100% guaranteed to kill the Chestnut. That's like my main thing. I could always lead Sneasler because like I can get a quick U-turn. I think I'm just gonna do that. Also because I'm running low on time. Didn't have much time to decide there. So I'm just gonna lead Sneasler. If he leads Quillfish, I'm gonna be really annoyed I didn't go. I'm gonna be annoyed I didn't lead Empoleon because I think lead Empoleon is really, really good. But it's like I'm not guaranteed to kill the Chestnut with an Ice Beam. Like it's a good chance, don't get me wrong. Mini star, so it is the assuming Quillfish. I should have let Empoleon. Well, anyway, no matter what, I get to see what his. Okay, he is intimidating this. This is pretty important because by him being intimidate, that unlocks Empoleon even more. I'm just gonna go for the U-turn. I don't think I have a reason not to. He could go for like Crunch, Barbarage, Thunder Wave would be a little bit annoying. Weird Trishcap, so even if he's like a weird Trishcap set himself. Actually, wait, the Hisui variant doesn't get Thunder Wave. That's actually really good to know. Okay, so he could be. I didn't bring removal, so if he spikes, that was a little bit annoying. Won't lie. Get a little bit of yip, can I just tell anything by that? Not really. I think the damage is so minuscule that it's like, Quillfish. Oh my god, I can't spell to Quillfish. Are you kidding me? I mean, I think I'm going Empoleon always. Also, I have his team. Yeah, he doesn't really have an Empoleon switch, so I'm gonna go Empoleon. Plus, we can't get poison and all that, so pretty nice, you know. Let's see. After the intimidate, the crunches that does a little bit, not much. Oh, I was about to give me the defense drop. I was claiming a kill then at that point. If I got like a defense drop right there, I was pretty much getting a kill. Okay, with no intimidate, that means I don't have my competitive boost. I mean, this is still like a. With the damage from the U-turn, this is probably like a 2-hit KO with Surf. And if he goes Chestnut, do a Hydro. What's the counterplay if he does go Chestnut? Would also go. Kind of want to click Ice Beam on the switch prediction. Both Chestnut and Gyarados gets punished by the Ice Beam. I guess it could be like a Spit F Scizor. I'm gonna click Surf because I think right now it's more important to me to get like damage off rather than anything else. He could expect me to flip turn. I decided not to have flip turn on this set just because. Okay, it is the Scizor. You're in for a rude awakening about my boy. Huh? Alright, so this does kind of suggest that he is somewhat offensive, like max HP. Now, I have a decent amount of speed, but it's not like a lot. So, do I take this risk? Because if he's close combat, he does send me to the second dimension. Am I taking the risk? Yeah, no, he literally just needs to be Jolly. I guess I should expect that. I should expect like Jolly Scizor with no investment. If he does go for it, I mean, I just go Garchomp because like I'll take a hit. Like Garchomp will take good amount of damage, but Rushkin Rocket Helmet like kills him. So yeah, I think I just go Garchomp like to just kind of get rid of Scizor immediately. This also means if I start spike stacking and whatnot, he cannot get rid of it because this is his only defogger. He did not. I think he had like one out of removal on the team. No, this was the only removal. So yeah. The only reason I'm switching is because I can't guarantee that I'm faster than him. I would rather just keep Empoleon around. Pretty much, like, oh, he withdrew. Wow. Okay. I mean, he might go Gyarados. I could see Gyarados. Wrath. Yep. He went Gyarados immediately. I mean, part of me wish I would stay in because I would have taken the damage, if I'm being honest. Then again, I'm not Terra with, what's his face yet? I'm not Terra with Rhyperior yet, so this thing is still slightly scary, I won't lie. This is not Intimidate, so this is Moxie. That's good to know. Yeah, not being Terra with Rhyperior does make this thing a little bit more, like, scary to face, I won't lie. I kind of want to click Detail. If he Ice Fangs me, am I dead immediately? No, and he takes Roskid Running Helmet plus Tail. I'll trade that. If he, like, attacks me. Now, if he's like a sub, I should, because he's not Intimidate, I should break a sub pretty much always. I think. Also, if I get any hazards up and this Scizor is not Boots, I think it dies on entry, pretty much. He kept it around because Bullet Punch is really good. Okay, so it does do the Ice Fang. Doesn't do that much. Rough skin, rocky helmet plus D. I kind of wish, man, if I had been Stone Edge, this thing would have been dead. We do hit the Dragon Tails, I'll take that. I mean, it's at half now, so I'll take that. That is pretty good for us so far, I won't lie. Chestnut, not my favorite one I wanted out here. Not gonna lie. Do I take this opportunity and just make it so Garchomp steps up some hazards? Kinda want to, I'm not gonna lie. He should not be able to take me out in one. We do have Fire Blast. I don't have a good switch to this really because again, I'm not terrored with Rhyperior yet. I don't think he would ever set up on me. I am just gonna Spikes. I'm gonna get some Spikes up. Like Spikes, they don't hurt the Gyarados unfortunately, so in this scenario I guess Rocks would be nice. But I think overall I'll take it. Sup, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so it's Sup Chestnut. Sub Leech. Is it Sub Leech leftovers? That's interesting because I literally thought about right before we went into a battle that Brambleghast like can shut this thing down, but I didn't bring Brambleghast because Brambleghast, like, he's not horrible in this matchup, but he's not like great either. I'm just gonna Fire Blast, see if I can hit. I do hit. This is always great. Like there's no discussion whatsoever. I'm assuming he might want a Leech Seed here. Like that's my guess. Is this is Sub Leech Seed? It's Bulk Up. Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm not as scared then. I guess I have Mesprit, I have Darkrai. Like, it could be like the trail-based set. Which I guess could be a little bit scary. I won't like. Could be a little bit scary. But I'll just fire up the Fire Blast again, I think. A real good dude, a good chunk here. He is probably then kind of Spadeffish. If he is the trail-based set, that could be a little bad for us. Because that means he would outpace... I don't think he outpaces Darkrai with +1, even if he's like max speed, right? Do hit. That is very good. Good guard jump. Yeah, he body press. I don't even think we... Okay, we do die. I mean, I'll take it. I get more Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet. I'll absolutely take this. This is so worth it. This is so worth it. Yeah, he's like in red now. So I can just go... I can go Darkrai. Yeah, because again, I don't know how much speed this thing has either. So I can go Darkrai, I can go Mesprit. Both kind of invites in the Hisuian Quillfish if he wants to save this. Could also sack Scizor. U-turn does not kill. Does Sneasler U-turn kill? Yeah. 11 to 13. No, I actually think he's out of range. I would have to click Dire Claw, which locks me in, and if Scizor is heavy duty boost, that gives him the free Scizor. I don't want that. I guess I'll go Darkrai. I think Darkrai is like okay, Garchomp didn't get to do as much as I necessarily wanted, but realistically, Scizor being as low as it is, this being super low, Gyarados being low, and we got one Spike layer up, I think that's kind of worth it for Garchomp. Can I click Dark Pulse on you? Not if you are like super spit death. I have to click Psychic. I might take... Yeah, you know what? Switch to your Quillfish, I guess, if you want to preserve this. Like, I think pretty much the... Yeah, I think the entire Urban team kills this. Like, Rhyperior has Terra Blast, Empoleon has Specs, Mesprit is super effective, Sneasler is super effective, and Darkrai has Psychic. Yeah, so my entire team kills this. So, you either sack this or you sack Scizor. I was about to say, I don't think you, like, take unnecessary risks. Yeah. Because, like, I could just as easily have had, like, Ice Beam, and that's Chip on the Quillfish at that point. So, I'm not... like super mad about the exchange. Would I like another Spike layer with Garchomp? Potentially. Garchomp was not here to really win. He was here to do what he did. He detailed the Gyarados out, got some good chip. Yeah, you know what? Overall, I'll say Garchomp did a good job. Thank you, my good man. He doesn't have anything that outspeeds this, barring Valiant with Booster, or if he's like Chewy Scarf on Amoswine. So I'm assuming he wants to go Quillfish. I low-key think I'm just gonna knock off the... Like, stay in, knock off the Quillfish. I think. Yeah, so he does take the hazard damage, which, I mean, I expected, right? We do see the Intimidate. He could very well think I'm gonna go in... Because, like, Empoleon is so strong. Now that the Gyarados is where it's at, Empoleon is so goddamn strong. I don't think, like, getting poisoned on Darkrai is, like, kind of annoying, but I'll live with it. I'll click the knockoff, because getting rid of this thing's, Eviolite just like makes it easier down the line. Yeah, like I do nothing, don't get me wrong, but getting rid of the Eviolite makes it makes Empoleon better. Crunch, boom, we absolutely fucking do that. Munch. Am I just going for the Focus Blast? I kind of want to just go for the Focus Blast. Like, Darkrai has not been a good friend with Focus Blasts in the games, but you know what? Sure. Why not? With Gyarados as low as it is, and if I can get rid of this thing, Valiant is annoying, right? Because I'm like looking at a close combat end game, but Valiant is still like max HP, so it's never gonna be anything, right? If he switches, what would you switch to? Scissor? Maybe? Sack Scissor? So you can get a free clean switch to... Yeah. Probably Sack Scissor, get a clean switch to Valiant is my guess. Warforged, I think that was Scissor. Yeah. And you were not boot. The dice. Oh, I'll take that. Man, imagine what substitute right there. I did tinker around with like a subset at first, right? Like I thought about it. But realistic, also showing Focus Blasters does make him going Mamoswine like a lot more iffy because he doesn't know if he can. If he does go Valiant, I am 50-50 on what I do. Like like if I stay in, I click Psychic. I'm trying to kill that thing, right? But I am 50-50 on if I stay in, trying to potentially see, like, trying to see if he's special. Because if he's special, I think I live pretty much any one hit. Sorry if I just hit my mic. My cat just jumped on the desk and wanted to get like in a... I have like a footstool or something, and whatever you want to call it, and she likes to lie on that like a lot. So you want to get in there. Yeah, I'm at a point I think still where I'll live a I'll live the I live the Moonblast if he's... Well, okay, this is if he's not Specs, right? If he's Specs, he blows me backwards. But I mean, if I don't see a booster, like... Yes, he does go Valiant. Yeah, he didn't. I think he's booster because he didn't want to waste it already. He's not booster. Okay. Am I staying in to check if your Choice Scarf? Do I need to do that then at that point? If because like I can swap Mesprit, see what you offer item. I can swap Mesprit, see what you offer item, and then go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because he doesn't have hassles up, so I don't lose any health by it. And I can kind of, because like, based on the damage, I can probably kind of tell what he is for item. Like, he wasn't booster. I didn't see the booster. Vacuum Wave. Oh, I would have tanked that. I could have killed this thing like 10 turns ago. Life Orb. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. That makes Darkrai really, really good now because Darkrai tanks a Vacuum Wave. I believe, like, pretty handsomely. Pretty handsomely. I can knock off pretty freely. No, if the... what do I do here? I can U-turn in thinking he wants to save this, which is probably my best bet. If he stays in, what do I do? How much do I take from Shadow Ball from here? It's like I'm just thinking he goes Fish probably here. Mesprit. I mean, Mesprit kind of tanks a Shadow Ball. Yeah, I'll U-turn because he should be always, yeah, he should always be faster. So even if he attack, I'm gonna go back into Darkrai, tank whatever, and click the Psychic button. Does he go back into Quillfish? I'm fine with that. Man, if I should have made the hard switch into Empoleon just to punish. Just to punish, honestly. I should have made the hard switch into Empoleon to punish. Empoleon. Alright, so... Wait, why am I looking up Empoleon? I wanted to look up like Gyarados. Gyarados. Empoleon. Oh wait, no Intimidate. So Hydro is close to where it is. I don't really want to go Rhyperior because I don't want to get like Toxic and whatnot. I don't really want to go Darkrai either though. That's just the issue. I could click Ice Beam. Ice Beam's like Quillfish Hisui with no Eviolite. Does Specs? How does Specs Ice Beam do? Specs Ice Beam does pretty well. Yeah, I'll go Empoleon. I don't know for certain if this is the correct choice. Like there's like a couple of mons I could have gone here. I could have gone Sneasel. He's sitting at basically half. Basically half. I can either click Hydro Pump, Gyarados. I can either click Hydro Pump or I can click Ice Beam. Ice Beam punishes most Gyarados variant because I don't think he would be Steel. It would be either Ground or Flying, and Ice Beam like covers that better. Is the thing. And Ice Beam also covers, like, it still does a lot. The Valda wants to come in. If he wants to go Mamuto Swine, and the Mammal Swine is Thick Fat, yeah, that would be like the main thing. I still think locking Ice Beam here is better. He is faster. I mean, I expect him to be better. Wow, that actually did it that bit. Won't lie. Maybe I should have clicked Surf. Okay, I mean, we get the kills. I guess it's not that bad. Wrong one. Wait. So basically what I'm saying here is I don't want the Gyarados in, right? That is like the intention of what I'm doing with the move I chose. He knows at this point that I'm choice specs, right? So the intention of the move is I don't want Gyarados in. I think Gyarados is like kind of annoying, kind of scary, kind of not my friend. I don't like him. Also with him having Ice Fang, I mean, I guess he could be Waterfall, Terra Blast, Waterfall, Ice Fang, EQ, DD, Terra Ground is my guess now. Like, that's my guess for what his set is. And him getting one DD up is not that bad because Sneasel outspeeds. Rhyperior will Rhyperior will absolutely chew a hit up. That is why Rhyperior is La Goat. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Rhyperior. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and next day's food as well. I mean, okay, EQ will hit a little bit, I guess. Because, like, the thing is, he can't really set up, so he can go for the kill, but I don't think Empoleon is worth saving for me. Just like both Mamo and Valve one-shots, outspeeds and one-shot. I guess Vacuum Wave for Mamo would be like the one thing I would save Empoleon for, but I think switching is just kind of giving him the free DD. So he does go for the EQ. Like, I could have predicted EQ, right? That is what I figured he was gonna click. But I think I get more out of this, if I'm being honest. I think Darkrai can probably come in here. Ooh, Dark Pulse is not a guaranteed kill, so I don't like that. Gonna be honest, don't like that. Could go Rhyperior, go for the Stealth Rocks. He is +1 now. I have to remember that. He is +1. I guess this can still go bad if he's like a weird. If I get Rocks up and he's like a weird rest set, is like the main reason this really goes bad. I don't really want to go Mesprit. I think that's also just giving him too much. I think going Rhyperior here is always the choice. I'm trying to visualize an endgame. I'm really sad I didn't take the kill on Valiant when I had the chance. Yeah, no, he's not low enough that I feel comfortable with Darkrai killing here. Darkrai does 40 to 48 with a Dark Pulse, so that's not really. I think I'm just gonna Terra Blast. I think that's just what I like. It has a decent chance of killing this. And like, rocks are nice for Mamo, but I can kill Mamo with a CC from Sneasler, is my thought process. So we Terra Blast. I think that's my better. Again, I don't think he's Steel type. I feel like Steel type would be really weird into my team. Flying was kind of what I figured it was going to be. Like Ground could also come. I don't think Ground was like horrendously bad either. Terra Blast will hurt. Shouldn't be able to kill us. Unless he's... I guess I haven't really checked. It could be like Bandit, maybe. That would be kind of annoying. But I mean, I'll live any one hit, then I'll get damage up. Then Darkrai comes in. Darkrai should be able to tank a Valiant hit. Oh yeah. Rhyperior. Oh wow, that ate 2. Whoa. Okay. I mean, I'll rest here. Yeah, wow, he ate. He's kind of bulky too. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. Wow, okay. Well. Shoot, can he be? He could be Choice Scarf. Actually, I just realized he could be Choice Scarf. So I guess my safe bet is always Sneasler here, right? Sneasler into that crit really matters just because I do 13 to oh God. Shoot, that really matters because that makes Mamoswine a lot more scary, and he could very well be Choice Scarf here. So I think, as much as I don't want to, I think going okay, I think my play is close combat always, because that covers Mamoswine can't come in. Like, Mamoswine cannot come in at that point, right? And then if he goes Val, I have Mesprit that can switch in. I can even sack Darkrai on the way if I really need to. I think that's my best play, just close combat here. The reason I went Sneasler was simply because I actually don't know if he could be Choice Scarf, because I didn't have Rock Stops, so I could never know. Right? And he only clicked like EQ, and then he clicked Terra Blast into Terra Blast. Actually, wait. Oh no, he did switch up moves. I'm stupid. He EQ'd Empoleon. I went into Rhyperior. Yeah, no, okay. That was kind of stupid of me. I should definitely have gone Darkrai on that one then. Because like now Valiant comes in, right? And it's like I have to watch out a little bit for the Valiant. I won't lie. So it's what did he click earlier? He clicked Vacuum Wave. So I guess I don't for certain know the set. I can't believe he clicked Vacuum Wave on Darkrai. I would have. Like, I want to nuke that thing with Psychic. Holy. Like, we know it's Live Orb, don't get me wrong. He cannot go Mamo, like, I'll just CC him again. Well, I mean, he could, because he doesn't know if I'm Choice Scarf or not. Lumity, I think that's about it. I think he's making the distinction that I am Choice Scarf, and this was, like, my safe play. Is Mesprit always my play here? I think it is. Like, if he's a Calm Mind variant, that's kind of scary, I won't lie. I guess not on like a physical set, but if he double knocks, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure the whole idea behind this, if I remember correctly, the whole idea behind this Mesprit set is we can live like +2 knock, we can live double knock. We have taken a little bit of chip. Okay, never mind. If he's like Life Orb knock and he's physical, that does kind of 2 KOs. But I still think going Mesprit, and then we can do Darkrai. Is like my safe bet. Oh man, that crit kind of screwed me over because I would have gotten a rest off. Then he would have hit me again. Then I would have killed him, and I would have had like a Rhyperior with like about 60% HP, which can potentially live a hit depending. Okay, so it is Moonblast. I have Moonblast. I mean, I'll Psychic Noise. I don't think I lose anything by it. Like even if it goes Mamo, that's fine. I know both Darkrai and Sneasler outpaces this Valiant, so I know they can both kill. Any damage again on Mamo makes Dire Claw in-game much better for Sneasler. Yeah, I mean, Psychic... Okay, it is knockoff. Ooh, don't live! Is that not a crit? No, so... He's mixed, but I don't know... Wow, that's... I think... That feels like a roll, I won't lie. I kind of felt... That definitely felt like a roll, I feel like. I mean, I go Darkrai. Because like, you live at the Vacuum Wave always. Vacuum Wave. I always live the Vacuum Wave. I click Psychic. This. Like, I think we're taking this, but it became a little bit more dirty than I wanted it to be, if I'm being honest. Vacuum Wave, I'll move this. And I mean, on Mamo, I just go for Dark Balls, I guess. Like, my highest hitting move. Mamoswine. Yeah, because like even Bandit, if he's like, let's say he's Bandit Ice Shot, Sneasler like eats one pretty easily. So I just, honestly, if anything, I probably consider clicking Knockoff with Darkrai in case he's like Choubleberry. Like Sneasler always kills. Okay, Knockoff is Knockoff a throw if I'll click Knockoff. But if he like double Trailblaze, that could be an issue. So he does Ice Shot. Ooh, I live on 1. Darkrai go. It was Choice Bandit. So it was Choice Bandit. Okay. I think this was just like my personal safer play. Always. To click Knockoff. Because if he is... Well, if he's Bandit or if he's Choubleberry, this is just a better play. Now we go Sneasler. We know Valiant is dead. I just haven't taken it off yet. And then we CC. This is his last mon. Like, even Ice Shot crit doesn't kill us. That's fine. Alright, we take a 1-0W. That is, it became a little bit more dirty than I wanted it to, just because Rhyperior died, so I had to finagle some mons here at the end. I could have gotten rid of the Valiant much earlier if I just stayed him in Darkrai, but I just kind of figured when I didn't see Booster that he would be Choice Scarf at that point, because I felt like that made the most sense. I guess it was a bluff of a Choice Scarf, but it was bold as hell. But yeah, big GG to Robbie. This was a good game. It was so clean. Like, I think there was like, he got the one crit on Rhyperior, but at the end it didn't end up mattering, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just sad Rhyperior didn't get to do more, because like if I got the rest off, he might have claimed like at least maybe one more, depending on like the Valiant spread and whatnot. But yeah, big GG to Robbie. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with thought of the battle, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I'll now head out, so peace, YouTube.